Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Abat Obaze say church for Nigeria na business. Make I leave you now, make you hear from Abat. The reason why he say church for Nigeria na business.
Yes, now good afternoon. How are they, friends, fans all over the world? How far? How are they? Happy Sunday. Una we go church, una welcome. Una we no go church, una still welcome. Me dey go church, but not be every time. Me dey go church, but not be every time I say they go. Now when me like, now me dey go church. Before na church, now it's church. Now church now. That year, when they grow, they come. Now church. Early in the morning, in fact, on Saturday, you don't prepare. You don't present yourself holy before the Lord. When they grow, they come. You feel they disobey your parents. From Saturday, you don't holy. You don't prepare yourself for Sunday morning service. Abi? I know they talk to Indomie generation though. And they talk of people where really go the real church. Not be the church of nowadays. All the plates where you don't wash, Thursday, Friday, on Saturday, you can't gather them. You can't wash those plates. On Saturday morning. Then in the afternoon, around 3 o'clock, for those who they choir, we can't go choir practice. From choir practice, you don't prepare yourself for Sunday morning service. After choir practice, around 5:30, sometimes we can't go for evangelism. Evangelism. We'll go evangelize. For that evangelism, you can identify people where you will carry go church on Sunday morning. Sunday morning, 6 o'clock, we don't wake up. Go do evangelism follow up. Early in the morning. All our new converts. We're going to go ask to us, Brother Samuel, Sister Joy, Sister Faith, Sister Susie, Sister Marian. You can't stay with the son. It's okay. Stubborn convert when you don't say their papa and mama they serve juju. You can't stay with the daily money. They'll come back. We'll give them new Bible, Gideon, that small blue Bible. We can give you that Bible. Most churches, they make Bibles available free of charge. Free for new converts. You can gather them, go church in the morning. As you go church with your new convert, there's this feeling of fulfillment. There's this feeling of achievement that you have won a soul for Christ. That you have won a soul for God. Carry them. Everybody operation show your convert. That time we days at church. Pastor go preach for almost 3 hours. As they sleep like this, sometimes you go listen to preaching. Sleep will take you. As they sleep, usher will come meet you. Usher will tap you. When you wake up and listen to the word of God. That time for church is first come, first serve. Apart from few seats where they reserve for elders. Everybody want holy. If you see your pastor, you see holiness. But these days, church of nowadays is now business. It's not business. Pastors now see co-pastors as competitors, as rivals, as opponents. Check the church, not the church again, because not spoiler. They've monetized the gospel of Christ. It's been monetized. Check the church when they go. The church where they are straight. And other churches where they are other church where they are straight. Go check. Your pastor and those pastors, they know they play. Go check. Go check. So maybe they come from church today now. Check the if now redeemed, they your straight. If now living faith church, they your straight. If now Mountain of Fire, they your straight. Or do not means, or Church of God Mission, or Christ Choosing, any church, or where they that your straight. Go check your pastor and those other churches pastor. They're not the pally. They are like politicians. Go check, they don't pally. If your pastor, they come church in the morning and he see cars, flashy cars, good cars, he see people, half-naked girls, he see girls when their back they open, he see different kinds of people, they troop into a neighbor church. Just no say now that church, your pastor go take preach for that day. Now that day, your pastor go talk about fellow pastors, co-pastors, when they use juju till they get me pass. Yes, competition. If your pastor, they drive, they go in church on Sunday morning after ushers, everybody don't prepare the altar. Now pastor, they last come church. Sometimes they quick come in the morning if they get deliverance or they get what they want to. If your pastor, they drive, they come. You see another church where they before a church, he call it see Prado, if they see Vexa, if they see Lexus, if they see some kind of powerful machines, people they trooping into that church, and he go reach the church, he gonna see Keke Napep the park, gonna see Okada the park. Gonna see women when get like 7 children, then they trek, they go to church. Your church don't they grow, no level for the church. Now that church where they park Venza, that your pastor will take preach for that day. It's sermon for that day. Don't change. Your pastor will they power. And they come to me Joshua. And they come to me Joshua matter. Since when I say make Timmy Joshua don't rest in peace, who not go rest in peace? Nobody will not go die. Everybody will die. Who not go die? Who not go die? Tell me, who not go die? Pastors, they see co-pastors as competitors, as opponents. They are supposed to be partners in the gospel. money. They bet my son, my precious son. Oh man, they better and they carry and go church. I say, oh man, how far? They want give, oh man, offering. I now ask, I said, is Owen walking? Owen they walk. What is the offering? Owen they walk. What amigo? And then somebody there, Oyara. We must say, where is he walking? Children are not paying tithes in our today church. Don't be church again. Now church now, because it's now business. They've monetized the gospel of Christ. The way Isaiah and Governor Obaseki today, now so many Jews today, they know the party opponent. The way Governor Obaseki, His Excellency, today, and the way we to Shomole today, now some Jews day, because this day is not interest. Interest. I keep saying that many Jews, somebody said don't generalize. Okay, let me use the word many or the word some in capital letter, some. That they always pray for their co-pastor. Downfall. These days, some rich churches, when get plenty money, when their headquarters they Lagos. So they'll come to say, you get one church when they airport road, you get one church when they upper Sakoba, you get one church when they supply. When they Ubowo, the pastor on a normal level, it not be Oyedepo boy, it not be Adeboye boy, it not be Dunamis boy. I foresee members who give our members, it not get right to get plenty members. Who is he? Is he in the cabal? Is he in the carcass? Where is he from? They go come out. They go plant mega church near the pastor church. Mega. These days, rich ministries, they intimidate poor ministries. It is now competition. To know the church where God day now, the church must be very big. Many hotels cannot afford marble tiles. Many churches now, they now use marble tiles. Before, they felt upgrade from Chinese tiles to Italian tiles, from Italian tiles to Spanish tiles. Now, it's not marble. Competition. Marble. 5 years, some TB Joshua members will come come on the side. They will come to camp. It's like a political circle. Yes, now they're happy now. TB Joshua now don't go. Who will feel run the ministry like TB Joshua? He go hard. What is his wife for preach? What is TB Joshua wife for preach? He get the power when TB Joshua get. All those 3 wise men, I be 4 wise men, I be 20 wise men. When they TB Joshua church, they no fit be like TB Joshua. Hypocrisy. How much? You don't even need money to send condolence letter. You don't need money. If you are too busy, you cannot visit the family, the church of TB Joshua. Why not send condolence message via your online platform, social media handles? We sympathize with the family of TB Joshua. Put the name of your church. They call the beef. They they see the beef who don't die. They have been beefing TB Joshua. They have been beefing. TB Joshua's church, the synagogue, is the most popular church. Is the most popular Pentecostal church in the world. Now let God know how much that church they generate for this country. If you get any church where they parade expatriates, white people, that's the synagogue. All library, all siebore, ebo siere Nigeria. The Oibo they pack enter Nigeria. If you see 50 Oibo for airport, 30 they go synagogue church that very day. They come with dollars. They come with pounds. They come with euro. They come with all forms of currency. While the rest, they localize their ministry. They suck from us. My name Ogwawa. We will not even get. They focus on us. TB Joshua not to focus on us. And TB Joshua, if they collect from white people, spread them for years. He was a stark giver. A stark giver. He was a stark giver. He was generous to a fault. That is one pastor that gives money to state unannounced. You won't see it on social media. They dash sitting governors money. TB Joshua. Dash NFF at the MP money. Empower police. He was a giver. TB Joshua was a worker in his church. I'm sure you guys have seen videos. I don't need to tell that TB Joshua. 2006, when I went to Ghana, Ghana, 2006, TB Joshua was already like God in Ghana. For Ghana, I get one for what like that time. KK. Ghana. If I go to restaurants that time, if you see all the TVs, whether I'm about to go everywhere for Ghana, 2006, and they tell you almost 20 years ago, 2006, when I visited Ghana, TB Joshua was already a household name. Everywhere you go is the synagogue, the synagogue church of all nations, the synagogue. Other pastors call it beef. TB Joshua, how you take how this pastor take day? Ugruma. Who is this? He's and you see godfather for politics. What do they call church home? Who is his spiritual father? They say they don't know how somebody come from ghetto make am. They say they don't know how somebody come from ghetto make am. They don't know how TB Joshua take come from ghetto. He take over everywhere. All those pastors will be Akani, Akagon. They only take from their members. They don't give back. Akani pastors, because TB Joshua, they call the church to give back. They call it wash TB Joshua. TB Joshua was their mentor. TB Joshua doesn't lead from behind. Or you hear say, this church, we want to go do evangelism. You go see your pastor for inside jeep, with bodyguard. If they are going for evangelism, now TB Joshua they stay front. If they are going to share palliative, to give to the low paid, to give to those that cannot fend for themselves, as they are offloading those goods, those food items, relief materials from the truck, TB Joshua is at the forefront, leading, carrying, sharing, distributing. TB Joshua never made himself deputy God. Never say deputy God. TB church, TB Joshua will walk to you. That last woman, he go go back. In some churches, I don't want to mention the church, but now know there, when they call CCU, their church big part DSS. You see, church, some churches, the altar, you see bouncers. You want to say you want to go hold Geo leg, where they'll take once you beat to hold Geo leg, you go your way. Up your TB Joshua, you always see people they hug. TB Joshua was free. Very free. Because they beef am. They beef am. They beef am. The beef got too much. Now God say, hey, may I not go kill you. Come heaven. Now God take her, come out. Sleep, you not wake up. That's so big, that's so great, man. Till they die. Before now, our great-grandfathers, if they want to die, they go sleep. They're not going to wake up. That's how good men die. That's how good men die. All through the time when we take follow TB Joshua, you don't get time when we tell you, say, TB Joshua wife is in America preaching, collecting offering, collecting seed. Many people not even know TB Joshua wife until the man died. It was his personal life with his family. How many of TB Joshua children I know? But these days, your Geo don't put your children for the first rows, so that if it poof, the children will take over sharply, because now business or more woman. Now children they inherit my property, so now make most first sons of all these that the Geos that they inherit this church when they invest your life. Money when you say go look for your auntie when they sell Maggi, when they sell onions, may say, Mama, this is my tithe for the month. Take it to improve your business. May we reach heaven's gate. Make I see whether God will say, because you go give your auntie 10,000, what be your tithe? Heaven now will law. Then we go scatter that heaven's gate. Asana, and we have fell away. Go be like answers. We move. Now me go lead the protest. Because me, I'm a stark giver. I am a true humanitarian. I enjoy giving. I love giving. I love to see people happy. It is my nature to give. If on that day, God tell me, say, Albert, this heaven, you don't go enter. God. All those men, and Michael, Gabriel, they say, Albert, that was that place. Albert, you don't go enter this heaven. Me go, they look there from afar. Like, okay, now the gate with this, man, this heaven really fine. No? Maybe that time, before we enter, you they see angels when they fly, they go up. Then if you turn back, you will see hair from our back. People go, they burn. People go, they burn. Help, water, I'm dying. Help. You can say, okay, now the heaven be this. Okay, how they proceed. Maybe all the Jamaican will say, no, but how bad with this? When they preach, when they talk anyhow for social media like that, this heaven no enter. Me or they proceed. As I always know they want for profile me, they'll say, you were a good man, you were very generous, you were very honest, you believe in a cause, you fight it to the last. There is no case of you arresting somebody, there's no case of you intimidating, there's no case of from people. But one thing that will not make you enter this heaven is that you were not paying your tithe. Oh boy, I will look, because many will not pay tithe. I will look, I say, I'll look the youth where they my back. I say, how many of them they pay tithe? You know they pay tithe, raise your hand, go up. I mean, there are very few people. I'll say, the ones who they pay tithe, I'm going to go this side. That will qualify. We will not pay tithe, and we will many pass. We will not pay tithe again. Now, small thing they drop. Can you tithe? You'll make 1 million naira, 100 million naira in a month. Unless you are poor. You see they fall within 100,000, 50,000, 500,000. You say they pay tax. You will make 100 million naira legitimately. Not be fraud though. Not be say you go sell crude oil. Not be say you don't go scam people. You will make 100 million naira in a month. You can't go give your church 10 million. When you get village where people say they don't get water. You get village where they don't get health center. You get village where they don't get market. See, now go dig on that day. I say, hey, if you know say you know they pay tithe this side, if you they pay tithe this side, Now we will not pay tithe. That many pass. Be honest to yourself. How many people they pay tithe for church? Now why pastors, most of them threatening us with, if you don't pay tithe, your life will be tight. Because they know that many of us we don't pay. I say, oh yeah, if you know you don't pay tithe, that's your oh boy, was say we move. See that heaven's gate and will break her. Everybody go enter. Everybody, all the angels on the flag, when they will see the crowd and busting, they will take up. We say, God, what's happening? God, what's happening? Country where you burn us, be like fire. You don't suffer the causes. You don't. Now me say when you come bomb me for Nigeria, where the system not dey work. Why you not bomb me for America? Why you not bomb me for Australia? Why not come out for Canada? Why Nigeria? Edo State, BDCC, say Savior. Why? Will they protest? We not agree. For example, God will come look and say, I temper justice with mercy. Everybody, when I enjoy the heaven. That's what we'll enter. See the boy went jump for India, avoiding police arrest. It's possible to say the boy borrow money. Maybe they sell and they can go abroad. He never make anything. Police won't go carry him. Go for prison. Say because you don't get document. People say, I rather die. What's it done life like this? So he jumped. I gave the guy 100,000 naira. My friends, all them in Boston, Amadi, I called Osage Osifo, I called Owe Senator where, Ese where, I called people that I know. Epa Bemo help this boy. Under 1 hour, I was able to raise over $1 million for the boy. Finally, we raised over 3.1 million naira so far. I will show God. I said, God, you see this boy right there, so when he jump for India, let me raise money for him. I will show people. I say, you see this woman, so when she was stranded in Libya with her daughter, now me gather friends with my platform. I raised money for this woman. See this woman, but I don't raise money for you. The woman say, yes, God, not true. God will say, confirm. For me to come sit down, they give my 10% to all these businessmen. They are businessmen. This TB Joshua dead, he exposed them and he opened the eyes of many Christians. Many, they are disappointed in their GOs, but the hypocrisy in them, now they hold them not to speak out. But they are very good at challenging their parents, but they cannot challenge their GO. They see their GO as deputy God. Deputy God. You cannot challenge. They've instilled the fear in us that if we challenge our pastors, we know they go heaven. It's a big lie. See, if we start to engage them, they're going to behave well. How can I be in a church after many years? I have toiled, I have suffered, I don't drive, I don't do evangelism. When the church never grow, church can't grow. Now the church goes, okay, let's have a school where our members will feel they go, so that we feel they generate funds to the service the church. We can't gather money for the church. Everybody depend. We do offering. Now that they don't do the church now, primary now, I want to put my own child, my son, who is aware that his father has been laboring for this church. I want to put my son, my daughter for the church now. They'll come tell me, say no. The school fees now 500,000. The school when pagan, when native daughter, when person will not even know where to be God, will not get church built, then they collect 25,000 per term. Then they collect 30,000. Even people will not know God, they give scholarship. My own GO, church when we walk, when we build, school where we build, I want to go register my pikin now. They are saying 500,000. My salary don't even reach 50,000. And I get 4 children. If I'm to admit my 4 children, that is 2 million naira. Where am I going to get 2 million naira when I'm going to pay every term? And we get 2 to 3 terms, depends on some schools in a year. That's to tell you, in a year for just primary, I'm going to spend almost 10 million naira. Where I go see the money? If I'm a government official, I need to use Biro, they change figures. Because obviously, my salary cannot afford it. Obviously. If I am desperate to put my children there, then I need to start armed robbery. I need to do kidnapping. I need to do robbery. I need to steal. I need to inflict pain on people to fit afford that school where my church build. That is the reality. Now there we dey. I don't want to mention names of church-owned private university. Go and check. 95% of people that attend those churches are pastors' children, rich pastors' children. The politicians' children, rich politicians' children. People when they put us for where we did so. Now their children, they go to school universities, those school primary schools, those school-owned, church-owned kindergarten. Now rich men, when the church don't they question the source of their wealth, the source of their income. Now then, children of Yahoo boys, rich Yahoo boys, now them, they go to those churches. We cannot afford it. That is the reality on ground. That is the reality. TB Joshua was doing direct opposite of what they were doing. TB Joshua not get private jets. He stays and sleeps inside the church. He was buried inside the church. He was inside the church. I'm sure you saw his early beginning. They give members water. In the Bible, they buy food like every other person inside the canteen. They only say, this is pastor's cooler. When I put food, when I go give pastor. They never worshipped him. He never allowed his members worship him. In fact, he was the one worshiping his members. He was the one worshiping the people. TB Joshua was doing direct opposite of what these businessmen called GOs were doing. That's why they beef am. They beef am till he die. Even as he died, they could not even hide the hatred they have in him. They have for him. They continue. They refuse to send condolence message. They refuse to pay the family condolence visits. Politicians, when me and you, they say be our problem, we be thieves. Those ones, they even carry, go pay condolence visits. Our pastors, when they lead us, they go heaven. They say lie. Even in death, they say they beef am. They say they beef am. Una no shame. Una what they cost me before. Abba, leave men of God alone. Abba, judge not. Abba, don't judge men of God. Men of God, they don't already judge TB Joshua. They judged him. They condemned him that he was not going to heaven. They concluded and they boycotted his funeral. They judge him. And you say, let me not judge them. They don't judge TB Joshua. Say, this one, no, they go heaven. We don't know where this man forget the kind heart, what they give to people. We don't know where forget the power, where they heal people. He's not making heaven. They have already judged him. A cabal in the Christendom, rich pastors with private jets, they judged him, they concluded, and they don't already send her to hell before TB Joshua even died. They don't conclude already now. So maybe not judge them, Abi. He paid me. I'm not going to talk on this matter. I was waiting. Many people they say that Tinubu be their problem. Tinubu is our problem in Lagos. Tinubu is our problem in Lagos. Many people say that Tinubu be their problem. When Yinka Odumakin died, Yinka Odumakin, when he died, if you get anybody for Lagos State, we don't consistently criticize Tinubu, that Yinka Odumakin openly, Yinka Odumakin in with Tinubu no they play. Now, if Tinubu pass right, you go pass left. They know they ever they play. But when Yinka Odumakin died, Tinubu paid the family condolence visit. The world shocked. Tinubu visited the family. Do you know what Yinka's wife said? He said, I wish your highest critic, my husband, was alive to read your condolence message, to hear these words from you. We appreciate you, irrespective. Politicians that we criticize, they have that forgiving heart more than our self-acclaimed men of God. The men of God don't forgive. They are wicked, many of them. let me say, majority of them, they are wicked. They don't have that forgiving heart because they don't work. They are lazy. All they do is just to open a verse in the Bible, go to their gym in the morning, may they not die of high blood pressure. Then they go to their gym, they will sweat, eat good food, climb altar with good suits. Most of these men of God, they don't even repeat dress. Once they wear and once, even if the suit are 1.5 million, they don't. Now, all those mushroom pastors, they don't dash. They don't repeat bossers. Sometimes we go even wear bossers. You go don't hold. You one pastor can't play. Your bossers go tear, because the bossers don't hold. Singlets, okay, time. Singlets go don't long, go don't drop. We they repeat clothes. This clothes don't they do almost 2 years for my wardrobe. I know get at the manager. Most of those pastors, they don't repeat clothes. You when they buy them. All those Nigerians who don't pay attention to little things. For your mind, how much is 100 naira when I say they do offering? For your mind, how much is 5,000 naira when I say they pay tithe? Calculate 100 naira times 1 million people. And most of these big GOs, imagine somebody bragging that they have 33,000 branches in Nigeria. One ministry. You see why Nigeria will ever work now? They blame Buhari. One ministry, just one. And we have over 100,000 ministries in Nigeria. Just one ministry say they get 33,000 branches. One ministry. Imagine that one ministry now. They just carry 5,000 of their branches. They convert them to industries, to factory. Either sachet water production factory, shoemaking factory, or health center or hospital. Just 5,000. They convert and say, these churches is okay. We have enough. People are not even really willing to hear the word of God. What they want to hear now is prosperity. Let us convert these churches to industry strictly for our members. And engage that 5,000 branches. If it's converted to industries, to factories, trust me, you will feel admit nothing less than 200,000 workers. Imagine 50 churches, they bring out, they convert their this like that. Then let's say each ministry, they give out 200,000 jobs. They will be producing, they will be buying and selling. Other neighboring countries will be patronizing us. They will be buying stores from us. My brother, try it. Make these churches try them. They will feel, they'll say Christianity, Christendom, that at least they'll feel the boast of producing over 20 million jobs every year. When I live Muslim, I'm Muslim, and I've never been a Muslim. So make people just they talk to their people. The Muslim can't do the same thing. Can't join Dangote. Say they can't join Dangote, they can't join Hotel Dollar, they can't join people they provide jobs. My brother, China, they learn because we have the manpower, we have the raw material, we have everything here. But they have brainwashed us to the point that they don't tell us to our problem. So for me, I am disappointed in all these GOs that refuse to sympathize with the TB Joshua's family and members, that refuse to attend TB Joshua's church. I am disappointed in you guys. Albert Obaze, I am disappointed in all the big GOs. I am disappointed in you. And I'm very sure that God is disappointed. What of that part of the Bible that said, be your brother's keeper? Now they read that part again. The helper from nowhere will come and help you. I need that part and they read for Bible. Now they read that part and say, be your brother's keeper. Judge not, forgive, so ye will be forgiven. Now they read that part again. Thank you very much. I'm sure you guys have learned something. Please go back to your community. Go back to your family. Go back to your area. Go back to your people and reach out. Stop investing in all these churches. What are you gaining that your pastor, your GO is bragging of 33,000 branches? What are you gaining that your GO is boasting of 4 to 5 private jets? Even when the highest private employer of labor, Dangote, cannot boast of 4 private jets. What are you gaining? Are they using the private jet to heaven? They won't fly them to heaven? Please, let us reach out. For me, I've stopped going to church But in my own capacity, with the little I get, I am a stark giver. And I keep praying for God to empower me to give more, give back to society. Tell your pastor that they should have a humanitarian department where the church can genuinely help widows, where the church can genuinely help people that cannot fend for themselves. There should be a protest in our churches. Pastor, Geo, create jobs. Send us to China to learn things for 1 year. Open industries. They are boasting of opening churches with 100,000 seating capacity. Let them open industries with 100 production machines, 100,000 production machines. Nobody will know whether Buhari did. Now, who not get work, they remember Buhari. Who know inside they remember Buhari. Who get work and who they don't know whether Buhari they exist. The church, if the government has failed, if the political class have failed, let the pastors, let them come. As we speak today, in Edo State today, I don't want to mention any pastor name. No politician reach one pastor for Aunchi. No politician. If you politician, go show me your private jet for airport. You go show me your private jet for airport. No politician. How many Edo politicians get private jets? Mention one. Just one. One. And the pastor for Aunchi saying get 3. I be 2. I be 3 they get. So mention one politician we not see for our money we get private jets. Mention one. 101. So say that they code a lie. Money not they hide itself. Money not they hide itself. Thank you very much. I'm sure you learned something. You must take something home today. God bless you. Bye.
Now we don't hear from Abat Obaze. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you now with this video. Make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.